Coming right up, the Pelicans taking on the Magic. For New Orleans, they're playing with terrific focus to start the year. Their hard work from the summer is paying off. Magic Pelicans is next, and we'll be right back. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Derek White out there with Suggs. And it's Carter in at center, filling out the middle. And for New Orleans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the four. Murray out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Carter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. The shot. Rebounded by Suggs. Here's Orlando. Pass to Banchero. Carter against Murray. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Banchero.
Rustling feathers inside. Carter Jr. getting to the bucket one way or another, not to be denied.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Great work, Allie, thanks. Now here's Murray, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Here's Wagner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
He misses the free throw. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
Jones, the pass to Embiid. Over Carter, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
The Magic have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Banchero surveys. Pass to Wagner. Banchero against Williamson. Here's the three. Jones grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Jones, the pass to Murray. Shoots over White. Blocked!
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. And here's Banchero. Shot clock at 5. White for 3. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
New Orleans calls timeout. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. 5th best, the Pelicans.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Here's Murray. Pass to Embiid. Over to the wing. Here's Williamson. Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
You know, they're not willing to give Murray any easy buckets here. D'ing him up as tight as they can, even if it means fouling him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
And Murray drops them both. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Up top, White. Williamson against Banchero. On the wing, Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Shooting in good rhythm there, Suggs. Off the catch and shoot, nicely done.
Pelicans trail by 5. Murray with it. Pass to Embiid. Up and over Carter. Embiid gets the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Suggs. Outside White. Off target with the 3. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Williamson. Jones, the pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Here's Williamson. Great D that time from Banchero.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And stolen by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
Back to Wagner. Banchero right side. Just 5 on the clock. The teardrop, and he sinks the layup.
Yeah, look at Banchero, reminding you he can shoot too.
New Orleans calls timeout, and this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
moving. Give yourself a round of applause. Substitution for your Pelicans. Misi. Jackie Omitted.
Pelicans trail by 5. To the middle. And Carter with the block.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying off. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector, in my opinion.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 4 on the clock. Knocks down the long J.
And with his height, the defense unable to impact the shot on the closeout.
For Orlando, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Banchero outside. Picked by Carter. Fires top of the key. Banchero no good.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
It's good.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
Pelicans trail by 4. Now Murray. Fires from deep. Hits a three-pointer. 6 points for him.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Suggs. Carter, a screen on Murray. It's Suggs with a drive. Carter from outside. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
3 points.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off.
And they were among the top 10 teams in the league in second chance points. They put a big emphasis on rebounding at both ends. That played to their talents for sure.
And they really love to push the ball, finishing in the top 5 in fast break points. They were a fun team to watch. The free throw drops from Murray. Holiday's checked in for Wagner. And Murray drops them both. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's Suggs in his last outing with 12 points. Outside Holiday. Picked by Carter from outside the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, you look at Holiday, just so smooth and graceful. Doesn't miss a beat rolling to an open shot.
And here's Murray. Three-pointer. Orlando with the rebound. On the wing, Suggs. Defended by Murray. Outside White. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And stolen by Banchero. And the Magic pushing it up now. Got a hand on it. Pass to Murray. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Orlando making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Strawther comes in for White. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Suggs. Here's Murray. Holiday grabs the miss. Orlando leading by 3. Let's go with a 3. Tipped away, and they recover it to the paint. Here's Isaac. Banchero left side. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Pass to Misi. To the wing, right side. Now here's Banchero. He's covered closely. That one goes. Count it. Banchero's got his second basket. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Here's Strawther. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. Banchero left side. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. That bucket makes him just 3 for 10.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Murray against Holiday. Screen by Olynyk. To get back on track. Counted from distance. 11 points in the game.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Isaac with a screen on Olynyk. And it's Banchero again missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Murray. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
He's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Taking 2 shots. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So for the Magic, Bataze comes in for Paolo Banchero, and Wagner subbed in for Strawther. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Wagner against Jones. With some arc. Tries again. It's deflected. Outside Murray. for three, Caldwell Pope. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You know, it just looks prettier from the corner, especially when Caldwell Pope lets it go.
Now here's Murray. Olynyk with a screen on Holiday. Here's Murray. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Magic. They lead by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Here's Holiday. They've got Jose Alvarado, and it's Misi in at the 5, down low. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Isaac. Out to the right wing.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Launches a 3. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Batadze's got his first 2 points of the night.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Now here's Williamson. Last game, he had 28 points.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Williamson. Here's Misi. Williamson with a screen on Holiday. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Defensive foul. Jonathan Isaac. First personal foul. First team foul.
One shot.
At the line for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. One shot.
That's good from Williamson. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Hawkins can't get it to go.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Wagner. Isaac, right side. There's the block. Williamson, left side. Pass to Reddish. And again, New Orleans, no good. Magic leading by 4. Inside. Here's Batadze. Kicks it out to Isaac from the arc. Drops in the 3.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Alvarado with it. Still without a bucket. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That'll be a second foul of the game.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Here's Hawkins.
Much respect for the hustle of Caldwell Pope there, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
They get the rebound. Pelicans trail by 7. Williamson with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Williamson with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And he lobs it up. They swipe it. To the inside. Here's Batadze. Count it. Batadze's got 4 points this quarter. New Orleans calls timeout.
Let's get all your attention right there on center court. Here they come, the Pelicans Hype Squad.
Pelicans making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 9-point game. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Now here's Williamson. He's got 5.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Wagner. Outside Holiday. The 3-ball. That one no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Alvarado with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Pass to Embiid. Over Carter. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando leading by 7. Wagner outside. Down low. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Isaac. Suggs has got 5 now.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Williamson passes to Embiid. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And the Pelicans with possession here. They trail by 9. Pass to Reddish. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Orlando has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Wagner. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Orlando in second.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Free throw good. Wagner.
You look at Wagner, I tell you what, when you've got that size and mobility that he has, you can do just about anything you want out there.
And both free throws good for Wagner. Pelicans trail by 9. Now Williamson. He's got 7. Reddish a screen on Isaac. Here's Williamson. Wow! Zion making his presence felt inside.
He had a great job staying patient. Zion looking comfortable operating the pick and roll.
Well, Orlando's shooting just around 30. %33% since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Isaac from behind the arc. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Williamson. 9 points in the game. There's a screen. Orlando grabs the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Suggs. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Isaac. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
And so it's New Orleans with it. And here's Alvarado. No points so far. Williamson outside. Embiid inside. He's checked by Carter. Embiid misses. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-6 run. Wagner against Reddish. Wagner outside. Pass to Holiday. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Paolo, he's checked in for Orlando. White comes in for Drew Holiday. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Second in points off turnovers, and they rank 3rd in blocks, controlling the paint. A difficult team to get easy looks against.
And they really put in the work on the defensive end last season to limit their opponent's scoring. They were all business on that side of the floor. Wagner, the pass to White. Cans it from the wing. White's got 7 points in the game.
Good to see White's balanced offensive approach. I mean, this guy's not forcing anything. He's taking whatever the defense allows.
Pelicans trail by 14. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Murray finds Embiid. Up and over Carter. And again, New Orleans no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
White. No good there. Well, New Orleans shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Orlando. And he's good on the second.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. And the Magic making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in.
At the line for New Orleans, Dejounte Murray. Shooting 1.
Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
White, good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Pass to Embiid. Five on the clock. They kick it out to Murray. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him, because we know he can get to the basket.
Now here's Holiday. Here's Banchero. Here's the pick. Wing shot on the way. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Back to Williamson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Williamson's got 12.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's Holiday. Coming off a 12-point game. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Coming onto the floor for your Pelicans, number 2, Herbert Jones.
Holiday passes to Banchero. Back to Holiday. 4-3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all three levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Magic. Puts up a three. And the Pelicans get it back. Here's Embiid. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop it. He was virtually unguardable. The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Now here's Banchero. He had 19 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And Zion living up to his full potential tonight. He can be a terrifying matchup when he's playing with energy.
Here's White. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
These are his first free throws of the game.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And he knocks down the first one.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
White hits them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Pass to Carter. Lets the three fly. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor. Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve since entering the league.
There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Williamson with it. He's got 14. Oh, a power move. Zion.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Banchero against Williamson. Carter, a screen on Williamson. The three from Banchero. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Murray. Embiid high post. Up and over Carter. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And so that's the end of the first half. Magic out in front. Up 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you're a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny. DJ EJ. All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for New Orleans, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They've led by as many as 14. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Derek White out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Banchero was a star from the first week.
Williamson finds Murray. Banchero against Embiid. Over Banchero, 4 on the clock. Embiid gets the bucket. Embiid's got 9.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently, they have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you. You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Pass to Banchero. Wagner on the wing. Shoots. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now Murray. 10 points for him. On the wing, Jones. And here's Embiid. He's checked by Carter. Williamson misses. Magic leading by 11. Banchero outside. White with a screen on Williamson. Pass to Wagner. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Jones, the pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Banchero outside. Suggs against Murray to the paint. Back to Banchero. They set a pick. Pass to Carter from deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Inside. And there's Williamson on the assist from Jones. Jones has got his third assist of the night. Orlando's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Making a change here. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. In third, the Magic.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Suggs surveys the D. 5 to shoot. Carter from outside. Orlando again missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Magic leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Banchero. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
There's a screen. Murray with it. Now Carter defending. Misi. The shot that time not on target. Oh, nice D from Carter. The 3 is up. On target from range. Carter's got 13.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Pass to Jones. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
He does not get the second one. Magic leading by 11.
Wagner fearless in his attack and aggressive with it as well, forcing the defense to foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And he drops the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pelicans trail by 12. To the middle. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Orlando leading by 10. Banchero outside. Pass to Carter. Takes a 3. And another miss by Orlando. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Jones, and he drives in, and the shot goes.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Carter, a screen on Murray. The 3 from Suggs. Pure from 3-point range. Suggs has got 11 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Olynyk for 3. Orlando with a rebound. Suggs has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Into the lane. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, that's a combination. Of power and willpower. Suggs refusing to let the foul stop his shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Orlando making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron, and it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside.
Love seeing Banchero play with that kind of force, making the defense figure out how they're going to deal with it.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And New Orleans making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. Good on both. New Orleans calls timeout.
They're sending guys to the foul line way more than they should. You'd like to see better positioning defensively. You got to do your work early so you're not in position to foul.
Attention, everybody in the building, on your feet.
Pelicans trail by 16. And here's Murray. 10 points for him. Pass to Hawkins. Will it go? Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Hawkins has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Caro no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Holiday passes to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. The kick out to Banchero. Connects from downtown. Banchero's got 14.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Suggs against Murray. And the bucket is good. 12 points for him.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
Orlando leading by 14. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Pass to Hawkins. Inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Wendell Carter.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, BC. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Orlando has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Suggs outside. Floats one, and the layup is up and in. Suggs has got 11 in the second half.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
They set the pick. Murray passes to Olynyk. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got assist number 7 tonight.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Now here's Holiday. Suggs outside. And Carroll with a screen on Murray. The 3 is up. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Misi. On the wing, Murray. Here's Misi. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it from 18. Hawkins can't get it to go.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
Carter can't get it to go.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
They're one of the best defensive players in the game. Holiday's timing on steals is phenomenal.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. It's a 14-point game. Outside Jones. On the tape, and that one is hammered home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 14. Second shot opportunity, and Carter with the finish. Carter's got 15.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
New Orleans calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. We're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Boston comes in for Jones. Back to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Here's Banchero. And the layup falls. Banchero's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Williamson outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
First one falls for him. Williamson hits them both. Orlando leading by 14. Pass to Strother. Now Banchero. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Banchero with a screen on Murray. Three-pointer. Holiday. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Murray looking around. Pass to Boston. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And again, New Orleans no good. Orlando shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Banchero against Williamson. Holiday from long range. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
They are just making mistake after mistake this quarter, handing over 9 points to the opponent. Not good. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Holiday against Murray. Banchero left side. Pass to Isaac. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Hawkins. Beyond the arc. No good. Jalen Suggs has been leading the... Charge for the Magic. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pelicans trail by 14. Alvarado outside. Pass to Embiid. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
The free throw drops for Embiid. He's off on the second. Magic leading by 13. On the court for the Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. The Pelicans shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to Williamson. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
He has the ability and the aggressiveness to capitalize from downtown.
Here's Holiday. Caldwell Pope with it. Here's Bitadze. Now here's Isaac. Covered by Williamson. Clock at 6. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope. Williams grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 10. Alvarado right side. Pass to Williamson. Down low. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Holiday, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jose Alvarado.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Magic. Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Holiday hits them both. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Williamson outside. Pass to Embiid. And here they come. Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by Alvarado. Isaac outside. Here's Bitadze. Wagner outside. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Magic lead by 13.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
New Orleans has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Pass to Embiid. Here's the teardrop, and yep, it's good.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Wagner outside, launches it, and the three-pointer goes. Wagner's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Now here's Williamson. Fires the 3. Second chance shot. He can't get it to go. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. for three, Caldwell Pope. Alvarado with a rebound.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Now here's Wagner, guarded closely. Picked by Isaac. This one for three. Orlando again missing. Pelicans trail by 14. Fires from the wing. And he recovers it. Pass to Embiid. It's Embiid going to work inside.
And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
Now here's Wagner. Tight defense on him. And Embiid with the block. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Orlando leading by 12. On the wing, Suggs. Alvarado defending. The three. And Suggs the bucket on the assist from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. The Pelicans call timeout. Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Reeves comes in for Alvarado. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Reeves. Pass to Embiid. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Here's Reeves. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Orlando with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Wagner. Natase with a screen. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. And the three off target. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Reeves. Uses the glass on the layup.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Orlando with the ball. Suggs outside. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Holiday. Picked by Isaac. Takes the three. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Reeves finds Jones. Right wing. To the inside. Williamson. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Reeves against Suggs. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Suggs has got 21.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
And here's New Orleans now. Trailing by 13. Now here's Reeves. Pass to Embiid. in. Outside Holiday. Who poked away. Here's Batase. Back to Holiday. The three. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
At the line for two, Zion Williamson.
First free throw is good. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Paolo Banchero comes in for Isaac. And it's White in for Holiday. Williamson hits them both. So it's Orlando now. They lead by 11. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Wagner's got 14 points now in the second half. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Reeves. Embiid inside. Carter's there. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes it. Defense get physical with it.
Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Embiid drops them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Suggs, the pass to White. Wagner for three. And another three for Orlando.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Murray. From downtown, knocks down the triple. He's got 21.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Magic. At one point, they led by 16. To the middle. Right side Carter. Outside White. Banchero the screen. Now here's White. Not a lot of room. It's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
The three from Suggs. Pelicans trail by 12. Blocked!
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Murray against Suggs.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
DeJounte Murray taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Orlando leading by 11. White for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Embiid. To the left side wing. Over Wagner. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds. Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Now White. Suggs outside. Wagner with it, over Jones, and it's Wagner missing. Murray with it. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid, 5 on the clock. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 10 rebounds here tonight, so active. Here's Banchero. Paolo, strong.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Right about now, coming to the floor. Put your hands together for your Pelicans breaker.
Williamson's checked in for New Orleans.
All right, New Orleans, you saw that amazing performance. Give it up for your Pelicans breaker.
Pelicans trail by 11. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, hard not to foul Zion inside. He's just so broad and so aggressive.
Line for New Orleans, Zion Williamson taking 2 shots.
That's good from Williamson. And so he hits both. Now White. To the paint. Outside Carter. Inside. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And here's Murray. Picked by Williamson. Murray passes to Williamson. Over Banchero. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Williamson's got 6 in the quarter.
And I love the confidence from Zion. He's put a lot of work into his jumper.
And Carroll passes to White. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And the technical free throw is good. Banchero in the post. Covered by Williamson. Count it.
Yeah, look at Banchero opting for the soft finish. Great to see him be so versatile with his offense.
And it's Williamson with the ball for the Pelicans. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Jones. Fires for three. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 11. Now Wagner. .111 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Suggs with it. Checked by Murray. There's the triple. And he stays with it.
They grab the long rebound, resetting the shot clock.
And Wagner gets it to go.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Magic.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Paolo Banchero.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.